Hello everyone, I'm Wolf1 and welcome back to Final Fantasy. And today, as you can see by the title, we will be doing the Heavensward Mhach raid, which is the only extra content we have left. Aside from the last few of the post patches. So, let's go. You have the look of a lass who's seen her fair share of trouble. Mayhap you'd be willing to help me with mine. I need a capable soldier to head into the Sea of Clouds and track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel built, so winning the contract to ferry supplies out to Cloudtop was a real weight off my mind. But it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse of her sails ever since. I can't help fearing the worst. What if she's run afoul of sky pirates? My creditors will have their pawns in flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far about the waves? Well, let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now that airship production has, if you will excuse the pun, taken off. Oh my god. Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Oh yes, this new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown. But the truth of their nature is right there in the name. Sky pirates. Given half a chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and yar as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Okay, dude. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That's where the shipment was bound. And inquire as to the fate of my poor ship? Oh, and my poor helmsman. Ask Wantramon. He'll know if any man does. Okay. Back to Camp Cloudtop. Sky pirates, guys. Sky pirates. Over here. You! A supply airship has gone missing, you say? Well, that certainly explains why our provisions are so late in arriving. I did, in fact, spy a vessel charting an erratic course northwards a short while ago, but as it seemed disinclined to make port here, I paid little mind. Not the most compelling piece of evidence, I grant you, but I have witnessed naught else of interest. I suggest you investigate the landmass to the north. Rest assured, I will send word if I spy another side of our errant supply ship. Alright, let's go look north. The Sea of Clouds is so much easier to navigate when you can fly. Like, oh my god. Here we are. Aid! Aid, I say! These villains mean to plunder my cargo! What have we got here then? You think you're some sort of hero, do you? I'm the warrior of the light, you idiot. Well then, you won't mind me mates here during the fun. Make for a more heroic tale, won't it? A tale of how 3 sky pirates fed a meddling little shite her own bloody eyes. Ooh. What the? Oh gods, I know that ship. It's... So you're the scrags who have been dragging our good name through the mud. You're Red Bill Leoford! We ain't done naught to you or yours. What do you want with us? I think I made my position pretty clear. You take on the mantle of Sky Pirate, you agree to a certain code of conduct. And codes ain't worth much if folk go around breaking them. Frankly, lads, you're making us look bad, and we can't have that. No hard feelings, though, eh? Nice. Oh, thank you, Mr. Leofard. Thank you. I'm certain my master will wish to repay you. If your employer does business in Ishgard, he likely knows a merchant or two what trades with me associates. Tell him to say it's for Leofard, and any reward should reach me soon enough. As for you, adventurer, 'tain't often someone beats me to the scene. But then I expect not less from a hero such as yourself, Kaharu. That is who you are, ain't it? I don't know too many other lasses with one of the marvelous mana cutters that the Ironworks dreamed up. That is me, yes. Well then, it seems you saved me the trouble of tracking you down. I've been hoping to have a word with you, you see. I'll put it to you straight. I need someone to help me out with the little venture I have in mind. Someone used to taking a few risks. Now, this won't be no black-hearted brickman's work, so don't go worrying yourself on that account. Unlike the thieving curs just now, I don't hold with the robbing honest folk. For me, you see, the Sky Pirate's life is all about freedom. The freedom to go where you will, to find out what lies beyond the next cloud. If you're interested in joining us on an adventure worthy of the name, then look for me standard in the northern reaches of the Blue Window. Someone will be waiting there to greet you. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Midnight, don't be a butt. I can see you thinking about it. Midnight, leave Charlie alone. He just wants to guard the candy canes. Ah, here we go. Vista! Hold on. Hold on. Okay. We can continue. That's far enough, stranger. If you value your life, tell me true. Did you stumble across this market by chance, or are you here by invitation? Yes. Then that would make you the hero the captains had to watch out for. Well met. The name's Stacia. Leofard would call me his right-hand woman, but I feel he's more like his bloody nursemaid, God's truth be told. Ahem. Anyway, my thanks to you for coming to hear him out. If you'd follow me, I'll take you to the Red Bill's nest. Okay. I come to you in person and still you refuse my offer? Arrogant fool. On the subject of Arians, Radlia, I bow to your superior knowledge, but that's all the bowing you'll get from me. As I've told you a dozen times before, I ain't no one's lackey. But my dear Leofard, how else do you propose to survive an expedition into a ghost ship? I would fear for my life with naught but your feeble crewmates at my back. Well, I'd fear for me life with your mangy crew at my back on account of him being murderous, untrustworthy bastards to a man. I thought you cleverer than this, Red Bill. But no matter. I always get what I want in the end. It's merely a question of method. Now there's a face I've not seen before. You don't have the look of one of Leofard's little birds. She's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? You know, when someone is invited instead of just bursting through the door whenever she damn well pleases. The shade. Oh, midnight. That was Radlia, captain of the Talons. She knows Leofard's the best sky pirate alive, and the fact he won't join her sticks in her craw. Are you going to let them talk about you like that, Captain? We should teach them Red Bill some respect. Patience. When all of this is over, we shall see who rules the skies. Hold there, hero. I promised you high adventure, and high adventure ye shall have. For we plan to board the Sea of Cloud's very own ghost ship. Or what folk have taken to calling one, anyway. Every day for the past few weeks has brought with it a new sighting of the self-same vessel. A massive airship of queer design adrift on the wind. Being a curious lot, there were a few buccaneers who tried exploring below decks, but not one of them has been seen since. So, naturally, they're saying that the ship is cursed. Well, haunted. Like I said, an honest to God's ghost ship. My guess is she's another relic left behind by the Elegants, but we won't know for sure till we've had ourselves a good poke around inside. And liberated whatever ancient treasures she's got moldering away in her hold, of course. But before we start dividing up the spoils, we've got to find the damn thing, which is why we've been working on a special new device. Finding her will be the easy part. What we can't do without a veteran explorer, what ain't afraid to fling herself face first into the jaws of danger. Now, I know you're a gallant champion of the people and all, but strip away the fame and glory, and I'll wager you're still an adventurer at heart. So what say you, Kaharu? Fancy a plunge into the unknown at the side of the Red Bills? Oh, heck yes. And then it's settled. Let's pay a visit to our crewmate, Utata. She's been working on a way to track the vessel. You seem confused with how I'm sitting, and so you don't know how to lie down. Are you okay, Midnight? Are you okay? Greetings, the name's Utata. I suppose you'd call me the Red Bull's Chief of Engineering. Smithing, carpentry, magitech. If it's part of an airship, I can fix it. Just don't expect to see me waving a cutlass and swinging over the rails. If there's fighting to be done, well, that's what we have you for. Well met, ladies and gentle pirates. Now that we appear to have our hero, I'm happy to report that we've overcome the last obstacle to boarding the ghost ship. Meaning your project is proceeding as planned? That it is, Captain. I knew this would be the perfect place to take readings. The scant amounts of background ether make it easy to follow the Dialect's trail. The ghost ship has what Utata tells us is a unique etheric signature. She's been building a device that can sniff out this particular spectral flavor and point us in the right direction. Spectral flavor, okay. I call it the Ectocompass. It allows me to collect some solid data on the vessel's movements and plot a reliable intercept course. No groping violently through the clouds for us. All the ships are loaded and ready to fly. Just say the word, Captain. Utata, you'd best stay here out of harm's way. Keep an eye on them ether trails, eh? Aye, Captain. Grab an armload of treasure for me. Now, we've got no way... The hell, midnight. Now, we've got no way of knowing what's waiting for us on that cursed hull, Kaharu, so you best bring along a few mates of what you know you can trust. Don't hurt to be too careful, seeing as how you'll be going in first and all. I did tell you you'd be going in first, didn't I? Well, you will. The rest of us will be guarding the reel, just in case Vadlia and her brood decide to stick their beaks in where they ain't wanted. Don't worry, she'll not get past us, so you can concentrate on carving a path into the ship's belly. And honest to God's ghost ship. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure and a half. Heck yes it is, let's go. That's not it. Here we are at the Void Ark. Heavensward 24-man raid. Now, I do have an interesting relationship, particularly with the last one, Dunscape, because I've been playing on and off since somewhere in 2.0, and I did play. And I was online when this first came out, and I remember, in Dunscape in particular, nobody could get past the first boss. Like, every time I went, hello person. Okay, goodbye. Like, anytime I went in to try and get through Dunscape, get it done, get it out on my quest log, we kept wiping at the first boss, and then everyone would just abandon because they couldn't get past the first boss. So I have a special relationship with Dunscape. Can I help you, random person? Oh, they're helping a friend get through the Sky Pirate quests, aren't they? I can see that. So I don't have a minion out. Where's my tiny Emmerich? Tiny Emmerich! Perfect. If only Briar was awake, she'd be screaming right now. There you go, I picked the tiny Emmerich. Now, hopefully the queue for these 3 raids should be relatively quick considering the 24 man rates, and they tend to be, in the duty roulette, the only roulette that will switch to DPS and need. All the others just go bounce back and forth between healer and tank. Alliance Trade is the only one that will sometimes bounce to DPS, so hopefully this shouldn't take too long. But for now, we wait. As is per usual with the DPS trying to get into anything. That's okay. I like how you can tell which one of these mana cutters is Leofard's. He had his custom made, didn't he, when he ordered it? Ooh, look. You see that thing moving down there? That's actually where we're going to go. That's the Void Ark. Oh my god, I didn't realize you could actually see it from the Sea of Clouds. That is amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. That's where we're going. Look at that. You spend a lot of time inside of that. You don't actually get to see much of it from the outside. Because again, we're running, like literally just running through it. So this is very interesting. It's shaped like a giant coffin, isn't it? Of course it is. Why wouldn't... What else would it be shaped like? Ugh. Hey, Midnight, are you done beating up on Charlie now? Midnight, what are you doing? What are you doing, Midnight? Oh, feet stretch, and flop. And now he's rolling around on the floor. Oh, fine, you might as well jump up before I actually get into the raid. Gives you time to get settled, at least. Come on, Midnight. Come on. Look, are you jumping up or are you just gonna stare at me?
Come on. Look, are you going to jump up or are you just going to continue to stare at me? Make up your mind, huh? Why are cats like this?
Really? Really? You went from 8 minutes to 11 minutes? Seriously? Can you not just let me have a fast queue time for a change? Oh my god.
Oh, hello. You finally decided to jump up.
I can't wait to get to the trust party and Shadowbringers. I won't have to wait for this bullshit.
Are you okay, Midnight? Midnight? Are you okay? You good? You good, Midnight? No. There you go. Alright, get yourself sorted. And don't put your claws in my leg, please. There you go. Why is it you always have to lay on my arm? Why? Why my arm? Why my arm, Midnight? There you go. Get yourself comfy. Yep. Let's go see if we can find any other Vista points in Sea of Clouds. They're probably in places that I would never think to look, because look at this bloody place! Ugh. It's so much easier to navigate once you've gotten flying. I don't know. And the Blood Arc has disappeared. That's what that, like, tiniest flicker of a light is all the way over there.
Okay, you went from 8 to 11 to 10. It's been 11 minutes. When are you going to let me in?
Honestly. This is wind crystals, I believe, from the greeny hue. Look at this. happened to cause this to form? And the way it curls like that, like, what caused this? It's almost like it was hit, but, like, this was... Well, with the way the land below got hit by shards of Dalamod, it's almost similar with how these crystals formed, except not corrupted. So, something similar must have happened for these crystals to form like this. Just never find out what, though. Mystery that will never be solved, probably. And of course, if anyone would like to pose the very obvious question of how are these isles floating? Although given the amount of crystal that is in them and they seem to be wind-based, it's a very obvious answer. But then again, the crystals that are in the churning mist, which again are floating isles, are lightning-based, not wind-based. Midnight, could you not put your claws in my leg, please? That hurts. Guys, the duty finder says 13 minutes and it's now been for 15 minutes. I'm still not in. What is this bullshit? Okay, now this is a very interesting structure. This seems more like someone made this on purpose. Oh, I can just pass through this. Okay then. Okay. I could just, this does not exist apparently in the same physical plane as me, because I could just pass right on through it. Okay, game, okay. As the tiniest little rock that I can still just pass through. Because of course I can. Why would it be solid? Why would it be solid? These flowers are also not solid. See? Can't land on the flowers. the game. It's been 17 minutes. Are you going to let me into the raid or not? We've got 2 tanks, 1 healer, and 2 DPS. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Can I help you? Can I help you? As do. I feel like at this point I should just like switch to healer and go through this as a healer. I feel like that would be a lot faster than what I'm currently trying to do. Okay, midnight. You do not use your claws in my leg. How many times do I have to tell you this? Okay, you're cute. But you can't use your claws in my leg. No. It's been almost 20 minutes, I'm still not in. Really? Okay. Really? Are you serious? Are you serious? Alright. Are you actually going to let me into this raid? Are you actually going to let me in the raid? Or am I just stuck in Purgatory waiting for the queue to pop? Am I just stuck in queue Purgatory? Thumbprint.
doesn't seem like it matters what class I'm going in as.
I'm still gonna be waiting a stupid long time. Well, most of this stream is just gonna be waiting for a damn cue to pop. Duty Finder Purgatory. This is what this is. This is the Duty Finder Purgatory. How can I help you? Oh, there we go. It's just a matter of everybody else waking up. Alright, come on guys, wake up. Wake up, DPS. Really? Of course. Of course. Comfy midnight. At least you're enjoying yourself right now. No claws and legs, please. Alright, come on, DPS. Wake up, Foley, please. Healers. Come on. You can do it. Come on. destroying the ship. You're just destroying your ship at this point. Why do you think that would do that? Well, I'm gonna lose that double gas, but that's okay. Let's get sucked into this wind tunnel. Whee! Some of the party members got my bullet. Yep, there it is. Can't see shit, there's too many particle effects. There we go. Let's see what we have. I'm honestly just going to turn these into seals. they've already summoned their mother. Ours. I don't know why that there would be more bulls on here, but I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question any of this. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I got turned around. That's okay though. We're getting there. Hey look! Coffins! Is whatever the hell that thing is. Yep. Oh, no, don't want to stand there. Oh, I'm stuck. Yay. Freedom. Damn it! I was trying to bring that away from people so I wouldn't get caught. Almost. Got it. There we go. I'm just greeting everything. I'm very comfortable with my feet. Look at how comfy they are. You're not these coffins. Hello, Diabolos. Lovely. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Nope, nope, that's a bad thing. What are we gonna have to deal with? This way. Look, this is a coffin-shaped hallway. Is everything in this place coffin-shaped? Hey, look, more coffins. Oh, it's this ugly thing. Okay, that's just rude. There we go. Why would you liberate? That was useless. I am just barely out of the reach of that. That is amazing. it. Everybody get emboldened. Everybody got the tank on it. Nice. Oh, I don't have to move. Okay. Oh, this person needs friends. That was delayed. Oh, never mind, she's down. I get to escape that. Aha! Safe spot. Nice. Yeah, come on. You got 23%. Let's go. Oh, that's a look away attack. Oh god, oh god, oh god, where go? There is no safety here! Oh, no. You just literally wasted that limit break. Good job. I can't see shit! There we go. There we have the water. I am needing that. Not okay. 3, 3. Why did I get a call? I don't know, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Bergamy, I expected danger, but not a hellspawn bleeding nightmare made of flesh like that. Didn't stop you and your mates though, did it? That's some crew you've got there, and no mistake. You found the treasure! Right then, let's have a look inside that dirty great coffer type thing. Someone tells me it's filled to the brim with booty. I don't think we should touch that, Leopold. Don't look at me! I've never moved a muscle! Hi, Diabolos. How you doing? What in the seven hells is that bastard doing? He's doing something. This way! Swiftly now! Can anyone else see that talking cat over there? Bloody hell, this adventure is getting queerer by the minute. Oh. Yeah, we might want to run, guys. Still, I'd rather take your chances with a problem push than stay here. Get your things, mateys. We're leaving. Yeah, we seriously need to leave. But what about the loot? You can't spend it when you're dead. We either follow the furball or make friends with the spell-slinging Voidborn. Your choice. God damn it. How's a non-sky pirate meant to make a living? Guys, you should seriously get out of here. Still carrying the treasure chest. I don't think that's how you should be carrying that at the moment, but okay, whatever makes you happy. Oh, okay. The ship's breaking up. Is he trying to bring her down? I don't think that's what those were for. Guys? The Void Sun is attempting to initiate a dimensional displacement, but the gate, it cannot possibly be large enough for the entire ship. Queen's coffin. He takes it beyond our reach.
Okay then. And that's just going back down into the clouds. Okay. Bye, I guess. Well, there don't seem to be much point hanging around here. Let's get back to solid ground.
Oh, thank you, Snozzberry, for the follow. Twas a bit touch and go in places, I grant you, but here we all are, and with all our bits intact, still attached. This calls for a foaming flagon of... Hold on, are we missing someone? Didn't I tell you Tata to wait for us here? Never fear, we've been keeping the girl company. But enough about her. Did you see the cannon on that ship? As you know, my dear Leofard, I am not easily moved, but the sheer power on display set me all a quiver. Well, I hope you're content to admire it from afar. That vessel ain't for the likes of you and me. Do not presume to measure me by your own limitations. Besides, I believe I've shown how resourceful I can be. Which brings me neatly to the point. You have in your possession a device capable of tracking the ghost ship. Hand it over, or your engineer shall suffer the consequences. Perfect. A compass pointing the way to my just reward. A weapon like that belongs in the hands of the one with the will to use it. Come, lads, our business here is concluded.
Yeah, considering all the void scent on that ship, I don't think you're gonna have a fun time with that lady.
I'm sorry, Captain. They caught me off guard.
You get a bang on the head or something? The man I know would never give in to scum like her without a fight. Unless...
What did you do to the compass? Who, me? Not. Besides, slipping a link pearl into its case and like. So long as Radlia keeps it close, you can be damn sure she will. We'll know exactly what them thieving bastards are planning. Anyone care to wager how long it'll take her to notice me little gift? That's very clever and all, but how were you proposing to stop her from getting her hands on that dialect-ended great big cannon? I ain't worked that part out yet, but I expect it'll start with us keeping a close eye on the Talons. Before we get into any of that, though, I've got some questions what need answering. You wish to know more about the Void Ark, the ghost ship, as you call it. The Void Ark, so that's its proper name. I'd like to hear whatever you'd care to tell us, Puss. And I, for my part, am curious to hear your stories. Ere we continue, however, I must insist that you address me by my proper name. Kate Sith. I will not respond to Puss or Cat, and most decidedly not Furball. My tale begins long, long ago in the city of Mhach, which once stood in the lands of Yafame. The sorcerers of Mhach were masters of destructive magics, and they brought that terrible power to bear against Ampador and Nim in the War of the Magi. The titanic forces they unleashed, however, took a heavy toll upon the land, ultimately resulting in a colossal flood that drowned the realm of Eorzea, a catastrophe which my master, High Void Mage Cesare, was wise enough to foresee. Wait. Colossal flood? Are you talking about the 6th Umbral Calamity? I suppose you would know it as such. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. When they learned of the fate that awaited them, the Mhachi Magi began construction of a gargantuan vessel that would bear their people to the skies and to safety. The operation of the Void Ark, as the ship came to be called, was entrusted to Cesare. Prior to that, of course, my master had been a prisoner in her own home, confined for her outspoken opposition to the war. So the Void Ark was meant as a sanctuary. Then how did it come to be so, what happened to all the people? And where did all the Void Scent come from? By what power do you imagine such a massive craft remains aloft? The energy required to raise the Void Ark was siphoned from over 1,000 otherworldly servants sealed within the vessel. Advances in Mhachi sorcery were made for one reason and one reason only: cataclysmic destructive power, and the swiftest and most dangerous method of acquiring that power was through the enslavement of void-sent entities. So the creatures on the derelict, they broke free from your master's control. At the very heart of the Ark, the Void Mages had entombed a great ruler of the Void Scent, Skatas, the Shadow Queen. But in order to control so potent a prisoner, a mage of adamant will was required, and being Mhach's preeminent sorcerer, Cesare was deemed best qualified. Were it otherwise, my master might never have been released from her own imprisonment. Yet even with Cesare's peerless skill, the Shadow Queen could not long be subjugated. One after another, the lesser voice scent awoke and ran rampant within the ship. In the end, Cesare and the 53 Void Mages aboard the Ark sacrificed their own life energies to return the fiends to their coffins, leaving me, a lowly familiar, to watch over a derelict prison. If I remember me Umbral arrows right, the stuff you just described happened more than 1,500 years past, which is a good while by anyone's measure. And since everything seems to have been quiet aboard your boat till recently, I'm thinking something unusual must have happened to wake the inmates up. Am I warm? One day, a void scent that had taken the shape of a bat flew into the ship. At first, it was little more than a nuisance that I brushed away, but the longer it remained on the Ark, the stronger it seemed to become. Eventually, I could not contend with its power, and it began shattering seal after seal. You have faced this Batwing fiend before. It would seem, then, that the creature survived the encounter, and that he intends to celebrate his restoration by liberating his queen. Well, that explains that then. Except for one small detail, namely, where the queen's coffin went. After it fell out of the ship's belly, I'm assuming it didn't just disappear, right? You recall the great rift that the Ark's cannon ripped in the sky? That was a void gate. Such a portal opens a temporary path through the void, allowing the ship to travel almost instantaneously from one location to another. The void scent, as you saw, only opened a gate large enough to displace the coffin. As for the coffin's destination, however, that is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. I beseech you, conquerors of the Ark, help me find the Queen's coffin ere the wardings binding skitach are dispelled. Sounds to me like an adventure, and who knows what ancient Mhach treasures we might stumble upon along the way. Gods know they'll make a nice change from them elegant tombstones we've been collecting. I will help you. I'm not risking me hide for the sake of the realm, you understand, but I'll be damned if I let either Radla or that bat-winged bastard take the freedom of the skies from me. You care only for how you might be inconvenienced? If the Shadow Queen were to return, it would have dire consequences for this entire star. Count your blessings, Furball. I said we'd help, didn't I? Before we go rushing off in search of that coffin, though, there's preparations to be made. You may as well get back to your usual heroical employment, Kaharu. I'll let you know when it's time to round up your mates again. The time is nigh, my dear Talons. We shall seize control of the ghost ship and all its power, and rule the skies from here to the ends of the world. Leave the power of the void alone, lady. Alright. Hello, I'm back. Let's go. Kaharu, I was just about to fly out to Ishgard and track you down. You remember Kate Sith, that Mhach familiar? We've been working with him on a plan to find Diabolos and the Queen's coffin. There have been void sightings from pirates all over, so we know that Batwing Bugger is hiding someplace in the sky. We just don't know exactly where. As for going about pinpointing the location, Leofard and the Fiend Line are bickering over just exactly how. That's where you come in. If you've a spare moment or two, we could use a third opinion to break the stalemate. Besides all that, Leofard's eager to have another hand to help in the search, so come over to the Perrick as soon as you're able. You know the way from here, don't you? Let's go. Here we are. Thanks for coming. The captain and the cat are inside, still having their discussion. Talk to Leopold, will you, before I strangle the both of them? Oh dear. Oh dear. This was... If you're here to ask about the Queen's coffin, then you best turn around and walk straight out again. This aggravating football has turned me mood sour as month-old ghost milk. Leofard, Kaharu's come all this way to help us. At your request, I might add. She deserves to hear where we stand on the search, at least. The search is giving me ulcers, is what it is. By all reports, Diabolos is lurking somewhere in the heavens, building up his forces. But the sky is a vast dome, as high as the ocean is deep, and we've knocked the pirates to scour every damn floating rock. But that's when I tried my luck with Radlia. You remember her, don't you? Captain of the Talons, blonde hair, one eye, still our bloody compass. Well, I've been eavesdropping with that link pearl I slipped into the case in, hoping to catch something useful. But all I've heard from her and her sorry crew is snoring, grumbling, and japes about the Archbishop's holy nethers. Why? In the end, it seems we've no choice but to do this the hard way, but a certain mewing annoyance refuses to acknowledge the truth of it. You cannot possibly hope to investigate the entire sky with this meager handful of ne'er-do-wells. I find my suggestion to seek aid from your fellow pirate gangs a perfectly reasonable one under the circumstances. Ah, store it, you mangy alley cat! You've not the faintest idea of how sky pirates operate. Best case scenario, we'd be locked into a deal to hand over any treasure we find, and that's assuming we weren't laughed out of the room to begin with. You cannot assume every man and woman who shares your base morality. If we but made the attempt, I am sure we could convince some few of the nobility of our cause. And so it goes round and round. Knowing pirates as I do, I find myself siding with the captain on this one. But what of you, Kaharu? Any thoughts on the matter? Honestly, given the undertaking of this, we should seek help from other crews, considering how vast the bloody skies are, Leopold. What? You're siding with the furball? I would have thought you learned a thing or two about sky pirates by now. However we tackle things, though, we've a long road ahead of us. I'll see if I can't think of a better way to shorten it. You might as well head back to your adventures, Kaharu, unless you're willing to lend us your experience in another matter, that is. Utata, our chief engineer, has been mumbling about the Void Ark and cursing under her breath for days. Might be as you can provide some insight into her dilemma. She is conducting her research in the Sea of Clouds, yes? Well, I should rather discuss the properties of the Void Ark than continue with its fruitless debates. I shall see you down there, Kaharu. Ah, idiots, a lot of them. How do I get out? This way. Alright. Back. The Sea of Clouds. Away on my evil unicorn! Okay, where did Utata end up? Now she's gotta be around here somewhere. That rock just like fell perfectly between these two isles. Wow. Ah, here we are. What troubles you, Mistress Utata? We were told that some matter regarding the Void Ark was causing you no small measure of grief. Mrs. Utata, what are you... That happened. I feel so much better now. Oh, okay, cat. My apologies, Kate said. You had the misfortune to enter my field of view just as I felt the intense desire to squeeze something warm and furry. It's this damnable Ectocompass, rather. I made another one, you see, identical in all respects to the first compass that Radlia stole. But look, it points in a complete different direction to where the Void Ark should currently be. I don't understand what I did wrong. I used the same plans, the same parts. I can imagine that would be infuriating. And you're certain there are no flaws in the design or the materials? Positive. I've tweaked and adjusted and replaced every single piece, but it refuses to function as intended. I'm on the verge of tossing this blasted thing over the edge. What do you make of this, Kaharu? I don't think the compass is broken. Yes, I am inclined to agree. Judging by your previous work, it would seem unlikely that the compass itself is defective. We must consider other factors. Might you explain to us the principle by which the Ectocompass tracks the Void Ark? It all comes down to etheric signature. I discovered that the Void Ark is encompassed by an energy of rather peculiar composition, so I simply tuned the compass to follow its unique trail. An energy of peculiar composition, you say? Of course! The Ark was propelled by the siphoned energies of void scent. Could it be that the compass was tracking not the vessel itself, but the ether of the entities imprisoned within? That would indeed make sense. That would certainly explain why the compass now points in a different direction than one would expect. After all, Diabolos and the Shadow Queen are no longer on board the Ark. Are you implying that if we plotted a course based on the readings from the Ectocompass, we would arrive on the demon's doorstep, so to speak? Just so, Mistress Dutata. Assuming my theory is correct, we no longer require outside assistance to pursue our elusive quarry. Hey! Who's calling? Oh, Stacia, what perfect timing! You won't believe the wonderful discovery we've just... Talon airship's been spotted en route to our nest. If it's revenge they're looking for, we'd best head back and make ready for them. Oh dear. Truce, Red Bell. We need your help to save Captain Radlia. You're one of Radlia's favorites. You threatened my crew, steal our compass, and now you've come crawling to me for help? What kind of unholy mess have you cretins stumbled into? We took your damn compass, but it didn't show us to the ghost ship. We ended up at some moldy old ruins, lousy with void scent. Before we knew it, some sort of spider demon was knocking our ships out of the sky. The two of us managed to pull away, but we saw what happened to them as got caught on the ground. If the captain survived the massacre, she's stuck there with no wings to fly out again. Why don't you give that link for a listen, Captain? Might be as we can learn if Radlia is alive or dead, at least. Ugh, so much buzzing. Can't hear a blasted... Wait, I'm getting some words. They're after Mhach artifact. Damn demons are searching. Hide. And then a bunch of screaming. Seems Radley is still kicking for now, but who knows for how long. If those screams were an act, consider me fooled. I don't think the Talons are laying a trap here. What do we do? I've half a mind to leave Radlia to her fate, but I never turn my back on an adventure, especially when the scent of treasure is in the air, eh? Now tell me where you found these ruins. You'll help us then? You're a good man, Redbill. We left the captain in the Yafim Salt Moor, just northwest of Mordona. In the Yafim, you say? Then you must speak of the ruined shell of Mhach itself. By Chitoto's black heart. Could they be after the Null Stone? What's that, Puss? You think you know what those fiends are after? Right, Utata, see that these talents are patched up, and then have Rymil ready to fly. And don't spare the oil, you know I love to hear her purr. Gaharu, Stacia, bring the furball to my quarters and we'll have ourselves a chat about our impending trip to Old Mhach. Alright. Leopard. Right, Verbal, let's hear about this artifact that Diabolos is looking for. If I am to speak of the Null Stone, then I must first explain the method by which Mhach sorcerers would bind the Void Scent into service. The more powerful the Void Scent, the more difficult it is to manifest its presence in this world. Their own immense strength weighs them down like an anchor, you see, preventing them from breaking the surface of our dimension. And that is why they cooperate with mortal sorcerers. A mage can provide a suitable vessel for the summoning, or rip a large enough hole in the fabric of reality for the entity itself to step through. And let me guess, the mage forces the Void Scent to agree to a pact in return for the invitation into our world. That is correct, but it would be foolhardy to expect such devious and malevolent creatures to abide by the spirit of even the most carefully worded contract. Thus did the Mhach mage construct an occult device that would more securely bind the Void Scent to their well. A safeguard of sorts, that, to the best of my knowledge, yet lies entombed within the remnants of the ancient city. The Null Stone was seen as a last resort. Should a Void Scent break its pact and turn on its summoner, the mage could use the relic to disperse the very essence of even the most potent entity, obliterating it completely. I can't see the royals of the Void taking too kindly to a threat like that. Seems those sorcerers were just as ruthless as the monsters they summoned. When it came to the glory of Mhach, the ends justified the means. In any event, we can be certain that Diabolos seeks to secure the Null Stone before it falls into mortal hands, and thereby ensure that Skathat will reign unopposed. Alright, so we know that what the fiends are after. But what I don't understand is why such a valuable relic was left behind when the mages knew a colossal flood was on the way. Its value was the very reason they chose not to risk its relocation. The Null Stone is kept within a structure constructed for the purpose, secured behind powerful wards and protected by deadly guardians. and with the rising of the waters, they resonated that the artifact would be sunk along with the city, far beyond the reach of vengeful void scent. But now that Yafam is more swamp than sea, the demons only have the wards and the guardians to deal with, and I doubt they'd be wasting their time down there in the mud if they didn't have some trick to break through the wards. Aye, this is the sort of race to see who can nail the treasure first, which is just the sort of contest a sky pirate lives for. So we slip into the ruins, pinch the relic, then rescue Radlia right from under the fiend's noses. Well, I suppose we could save her while we're poking around for loot. I'll grab the new compass from Mutata so we know where we're going. Check your weapons, pack your small clothes, and meet me out by the landing when you're ready to fly. And I'll probably have enough time to go find a mender. We'll fly directly to Yafam from here. Once we arrive, you forge ahead with your band of adventurers just as you did on the Arkaharu. Just keep slicing into the depths until you reach that Null Stone. We don't want to risk getting knocked out of the sky by like the Talons, so we best line a little ways out from the ruins and head in on foot. The Furbill says he knows the place well enough to guide you, so me and the Redbills will follow behind on rescue duty. You concentrate on smashing a path through to the artifact. We'll check in the nooks and crannies for Radlia and her crew. Don't let your guard down once you reach the ruins, though, eh? There's likely golems and such there, what are worse than fiends outside, and we don't want our hero losing her head now, would we? The Weeping City of Mhach, or at least what's left of it. Okay. I should have enough time to go quickly repair my gear before I get pulled into the Weeping City of Mhach. And would you know, this is right near a repair place. So there, huh? Yes. I don't know. There we go. Repair my gear, please. Thank you. And of course, the worst part about this, just waiting. Always the waiting. Might as well get a snap on waiting. It's gonna be a while before that cube pops. As DPS cubes. The question is, of course, is it actually going to pop in 10 minutes? Or is it going to take more like 20 minutes to pop?
for the queues for these. The queues for when I stream the raids is always the worst, like the longest part of the stream. Just waiting for queues. Well, it's at least bound to pop at some point, so. Alright, 4 minutes. Four out of 10. Let's go back to the Sky Pirate base. Now that I've repaired my gear. Oh, bless me! Ugh, sneezy. Yeah, I'm pretty, yeah, there is no repair place here. I'm going to guess bird, good sir. I'm going to guess bird. I didn't see nothing. I think that guy is seeing things. I didn't see nothing. Oh! Well, that was quicker than the Void Arc, at least. Come on, wake up, DPS. We got shit to kill. DPS, wake up for the love of God. Ugh, why is it always the DPS? I can't see. I think that's the same bun that we got. That same bun boy that we got for the last one. Oh, that's neat.
He must be going through the quest as well. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Here we go. Behind us. First daughter, okay. That's a strange name for an enemy, but okay. I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, it seems very likely. Oh, hello. Whoop. I did get out of that in time. Good. Good. Spider webs to yourself, thank you very much. Oh, run away. No, I don't want in that, thanks. There we go. Everybody's free! Ah, except... We will scare about your web. Where's the spitter? There it is. Down we go! Whee! One. Got him all. No, 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 get this away. Ooh, that poor Reaper. That poor Reaper. Oh, this person needs friends. This person needs friends.
Oh, yeah, this is why we were trying to draw this. Going. Come on, she's at 8%. Come on. There we go. Read everything. Oh, yeah. Hey! Look at the boots. Why is the gunbreaker just standing there? Okay, I guess. Here we are. Oh, that's interesting. Yep. But you look at that. Look at that. That's an interesting pyramid. Stay out of the beam pools. Nope, out of the pool. Alright, who wants to be emboldened? Most of the party apparently. Nice. Okay, we got these. I the tank for that sport. Okay, I got this one. One over there. Okay, we got them all. Hey, I got the cat. We don't want to stand in two of them, just one. Because if I remember correctly, what's it called? If I remember correctly, having overlap with those is actually a bad thing. By them? Oh! That's the indication for them. Okay, I never noticed that. I honestly never noticed that was the indication for the tool. That's interesting. I learned something new today. Down. Yay! Or not. Breed. Breed. I rolled a 4. I'm not getting that other one. And we are now inside the pyramid. Look at all of those coffins. That's too many void scent, guys. Way too many void scents. Okay, Alliance B, so I get to stay in the middle. Neat. Button for the time being. Not one person in the Lion's Siege has the same idea as me. Just sleeping. Lion's egg, please. Thank you. Come on. Wow, you really take your time with this attack, don't you? Wow. Still going. Still going. Continuing up into the pyramid.
tank. Poor tank. Anyway. I'm not going to jump back because of that meteor. Yeah, take that. Just repurposed the tower mechanics up close to the boss so everyone could just attack. Whee! Last mana on that bar. Wait attack! Let's go! Yeah, that's like in to the edges. And stay down. Ow. Almost out. That's twice in a row. Usually it switches up between the two. Oh. Yeah, that shot back. Why do we have so... Oh my god. Oh, how are
Mhach's alive! Oh my god. Come on, 2%. Come on. Oh, come on! Go, tanks, go! Go, tanks, go! Oh, so close! Oh, so close. Oh my god, that was so close. Alright, we can do this. we literally almost killed it. It was like at 0.3%. Eh. Alright, come on, we can do this. We can do this, guys. Sides. We got one more hit in. Go. Way. Into the hole. Alright, come on, we can do this. So close the first time. Stack, 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 stack. In or out.
extended family.
Oh, get up.
Lost the dancer.
I think I might have had the dice above my head, but I could not see anything through what was going on. Woo! Breathe. Look at that guy go. He's just going for it. Alright. Okay, we're just going for it. So much shinies.
Okay, 10 out of 10 timing. I would do that again.
Oh, that was a complete accident, but that was hilarious. That was good, honestly. Oh. Yes, chat. Ah. Keep running, dude. Oh, that poor white mage didn't see him. We want to stand underneath these. Super hard. Okay, you can scream. That's not gonna change anything. Oh, okay. That was a terrible pun on that night. All of these are terrible puns, honestly. Come on. Come on. Axe! She's almost there. Ah! I had to move like 1 foot. Amazing. Oh, the other alliances every time. Yeah! And she's gone. One more. Oh, I got both. I need... I'm going to wait until people vote on the cards. Because they're all the same, but I only need one. Nice. So is that the thing we're looking for? So this is the heart of the ruins, eh? You've done a fine job dismantling the defenses, Kaharu. I only wish we could say we had the same success, but Radlia and her talents are nowhere to be found. Yes, it is quite distressing, but we must focus on claiming the prize at hand. The Null Stone is ours! You've left me such an inviting trail of destruction to follow. Bernadette, how do you do? I see you found the relic then. Wonderful. Well, Diabolus will be so pleased. And look here, I brought you a gift as thanks for all your hard work. This is lovely lass you've been oh so desperately seeking, isn't it? Unless you wish to see her rent limb from limb, then you will head over the Null Stone. You think I care about her worthless limbs? The one's done naught but causes grief, and I just thought to crow over her grave. Don't give me that look, Radlia. What, you thought I was here to save your sorry hide? You've never been aught but an obstacle to me. Do you remember the first time we met? You were roaring with laughter at the sight of all them elegant relics until I used your pretty blonde head as a stepping stone. Damn you, you selfish bastard! And damn me for expecting you to act any different. If I had my weapons, I'd blow a bloody hole in your belly. Have you forgotten how awful a shot you are? Not much of a threat when I've seen you miss the side of a cathedral at 10 yalms. Silence, you grinning fool. You've ruined my moment, and now I'll ruin your smirking face. Now, puss! What? Ah! It burns! This world is not your stage, unholy harlequin. Be gone from our realm. Ugh, a clever farce, mortals. But the show is not over. Not until you scream. The bugger got away, and I think we'd best do the same. Hey, it's that asshole. Now, that was some excitement, wasn't it, Kaharu? Probably a little too much for Radlia, but we gave her a bed to sleep off the worst of her ordeal. She'll likely be back to her usual cheerful self in no time. Quite a successful jaunt, all told. You and me, we make a pretty good partnership. But I've got words for you, Furball. You said that relic would obliterate a void scent completely. It seems to me that foppish fiend just got scorched before he slipped away. Oh, that was scarcely only a fraction of the Null Stone's true power. Once I have learned how to unleash its full potential, such demons shall be consumed like gnats caught in a bonfire. So you're telling me our secret weapon ain't ready for battle? You might as well wield a bleeding blunt sword. Mind I remind you that this blunt sword stung our foe sufficiently to free the Lady Pirate. As a result, we could not have achieved with your blustering words alone. I was ready to flee without Radlia if things took a turn for the worse. But you're right. You had the presence of mind to take advantage of my bluff, and it was your actions that saved her in the end. We might be waiting a while before Radlia finally decides to wake up. But not so long that you've got time to flit away on some other adventure. Come join me in my quarters, and we can ask her a few questions as soon as she's ready to talk. Okay. To the Perrick.
Ah, there he is. Hold there, Kaharu. Might as well make yourself comfortable while we wait on Radlia. Besides, after fighting through them ruins, I'll wager you could use this rest. Where's the rest of my crew? Surely there are other survivors. Tell me, Radlia, what drove you to risk exploring old Mhach? The compass sent you there, aye, but you were after the Void Ark. You knew something, didn't you? I found a book. We were looting these strange ruins in the Sea of Clouds, and one of the lads dug up a tome. It had passages that described the Void Ark and a powerful relic called the Null Stone. A tome scribed by a Mhach sorcerer, perhaps. Captain, would you happen to know the author of this work? The words are muddled by obscuring magics, and 1500 years have faded its pages. There's much that remains illegible, and what little my darling cutthroats and I could decipher suggests it was written by a mage of exceptional status. She has the book! See for yourself. If what the book says is true, the Ark is a source of immeasurable power. With that ship under my command and the mysteries of Mhach in my possession, I had thought to crown myself Queen of the Skies. And look how well that turned out. What manner of sky pirate, what manner of queen, can't even keep her own crew alive? Ahem, Radlia, is it not? Would I be correct in assuming that you seek revenge against the Void Sent who slaughtered your comrades? Ooh, she angry. Of course I want revenge! That hellspawn shite gobbler killed my crew! If he were here right now, I'd gouge out his eyes and choke him to death with my bare bloody hands! You're not alone in your desire to bring an end to these abominations, Captain. Will you not join us in our endeavor to secure peace for the skies? Will you not join Talon's strength to ours? What strength? The way things are right now, I doubt I could keep peace in a monastery. This has not to do with personal grudges either. I just don't have the men. All my best fighters died in the ruins, and the dregs are left scarce sharp enough to be called talons. Did you leave your spine back in the ruins, Radlia? You've had your wings clipped, and no mistake. But that's no reason to give up the life. I thought we'd rescue the sky pirate, not some cur that turns tail when her packing there to bite for her. I know what you're trying to do, Red Bill, but I've lost my taste for glory. You can have that cursed Burke. Just be sure to make that bastard pay. Hey, Furball, how quickly do you think you can decipher that old ratty tome? I need you to figure out exactly how your relic works. You sent that one fiend squealing in fear, but that ain't enough. From what you've told me, we'll need to aim for some of that obliteration if we're going to take on the Shadow Queen. The rest of you, put everything you've got into what you do best. Be that research or blade work. Overdoing it is doing it just right, if you get my meaning. I'll decorate my walls with void scent heads if I have to. The sky should belong to no one. The Null Stone hath fallen into mortal hands. 1,000 apologies, Lord Diabolos. I shall personally wring each and every one of their scrawny necks. The time for skulking in the shadows hath ended. I am grown weary of these meddling vermin. The power of the Shadow Queen waxeth full. Soon mine ardent desire shall pass from dream into dark reality. Now go to my lip balm. Gaharu, Kate Sith just sent me out to find you. You have a proper knack for showing up at just the right time, you know that. Anyway, Kate Sith cracked open that tome, what we got from Redlia, and has been studying all the Null Stone secrets. He thinks he may be onto something important, not just concerning Diabolos and his Shadow Queen, but also the cat himself. Come on back to the Perrick, and we can all hear what he has to say together. Okay. Ooh. As I suspected, this tome was penned by a Mhach sorcerer of superior standing. As well as detailing the methods by which the full power of the Null Stone might be unleashed, its pages also contain a number of revelations concerning my master, High Voyage Mage Cessair. If these histories are to be trusted, then it seems that Cessair herself was responsible for summoning Diabolos. But I thought you said your master was opposed to supporting the war effort. Why would she be the one to call up that bat-winged monster? Cessair only agreed to the ritual as a means to bring the conflict to an early resolution. From what I can glean from these pages, Diabolos was intended as a bluff, a threat that was never to be exercised. But those arrogant imbeciles ignored my master's carefully laid restrictions and elected to unleash the fiend upon Amdapor. It was then Cessair moved to protest this act that she was branded as a traitor and imprisoned. Once they had contained the opposition, the Void Mages studied all manner of otherworldly arts that the Talon feat of their new pet. The most dangerous of which was the rite for summoning Scathach, and the method for chaining her power. Yet even after all they had perpetrated, these ambitious fools had the gall to come crawling to Cessair when the coming of the great floods was predicted. They begged her to take control of the Void Ark for the salvation of the Mhach people. As you saw for yourself, however, the energies of the Shadow Queen broke loose and turned the vessel into a derelict nest of void scent. It seems obvious now that the arts taught by Diabolos were deliberately flawed. The only saving grace in all this madness was when that damnable fiend was sealed away by the white mages of Amdapor. I shudder to think what would have happened had he been reunited with his queen. So now, 1500 years later, Diabolos is looking to finish what he started. I thought that bat-faced bastard was just some opportunistic underling, but it turns out he's the main villain behind this whole mess. Were Cessair alive today, she would accept responsibility for unleashing Diabolos upon the world. But as the High Void Mage's familiar, it is my duty to act in her stead. I have deciphered the secrets of the Null Stone, and with its undiluted power, I shall erase Diabolos from existence. I like your spirit, Puss, but try not to rush in too quickly, eh? Getting yourself killed won't do us or your master any good. Wait. No one's rushing in anywhere just yet. Or have you forgotten that we're still in the middle of scouting out the fiend's lair? We've got the compass to go by, aye, but who knows what kind of place it'll lead us to, or how many demons will be lying in wait when we get there. We fly in with our eyes open, or risk getting slaughtered just like the Talons. Oh yes, speaking of which, the Tomei mentioned of a potential location for... that's not good. Leofard! Ouch. He's behind you! Yeah! Curse you, fiend! Uh-oh. At last. At long last. This is far from over, demon. We'll not allow an abomination like the Shadow Queen to rule this world. Then thou knowest not of ruling. It is might which decideth dominion. But believe what thou mayest, frail creature. You are playthings. Your screams of denial shall amuse me as I send this rock, and all upon it, to shatter upon the ground below. gods, is that Radlia? Where's she been hiding that ship? I would not tire my arm with the swatting of so many flies. The Null Stone is mine, and yet there is much to be done. Well, ain't I a lucky sod. 2 demons in one day. Found some new dogs to lick your boots, Radlia. Is that any way to welcome me back to the life? You need allies, and persuading our reluctant fellows to join in common purpose is a feat only a woman of my charming beauty could accomplish. Sure. And besides, you look too injured to be of much use to anyone. You'd best take to your bed, old man, and let me and your champion take care of the void scent. What, so you can tuck tail and run again at the first sign of trouble? You'd not even be standing there if it weren't for me. And even with me arm busted out, I'm still twice the pirate you are. Nay, I think you should stay behind this time, Leofard. We must pursue Diabolos without you. Time is of the essence, and we cannot afford to wait for you to heal. We must take advantage of Captain Radlia's reinforcements and proceed with all haste. Did the demon drop you on your head, Furball? Without me there to run things, you'll just end up getting in Kaharu's way. And no one's making haste anywhere until we know what we're flying into. Again, Captain Radlia may hold the answer to that dilemma. I suspect that the island where she uncovered the Mhach tome is the very location where Diabolos has chosen to lair. This floating marvel I speak of is not a natural occurrence. It was constructed as a haven for refugees of the flood. The tome makes very clear reference to the island's purpose, and describes in detail the void scent sorcery employed in its creation. Of course is void scent involved. As the void ark never arrived at its destination, however, the island remained uninhabited. I can imagine no more suitable hideaway for a scheming fiend. Even better, Diabolos will not expect us to suddenly arrive on his scheduled doorstep. The Talon fleet will carve us a path through the lesser fiends, and we shall strike swiftly into the heart of the confusion to seize the Null Stone. Once the relic is secured, I will use its power to obliterate our devilish foe. As a sky pirate, surely you understand how much an assault relies on speed and surprise. We cannot have a wounded companion to slow us down, and potentially doom the entire enterprise. So, you think you're in charge now, do you, Puss? Poor broken Leofard's just some dead weight you need to cut away. You know what? I've had a belly full of your muley in any case. Go on, fly off without me, and see how far you get with your thrice-damned enterprise. Captain Radlia, compare the direction indicated by the Ectocompass with your navigational records, if you please. I think we'll find the coordinates coincide with the island in question. Certainly, and feel free to board our flagship when you're set to depart. My darling's large enough to accommodate your adventurer and her fellows with room to spare. Well then. Alright, let's go repair my gear again. Because we had a wipe in the last one. It is what it is, though.
you. I would like a gear repair. Thank you. Yes. Perfect. Here we are. And again, we just have to wait for the queue to decide to pop. Hopefully it shouldn't take as long as the first one, because that was a terrible queue time. But we'll just have to wait and see. We're almost done with the Mhach raids. I love the Sky Pirates. Sky Pirates, guys! I mean, look at what they built here as well. Okay, so if I zoom out at a certain distance, that guy's neckwear disappears and then comes back when I zoom back. What? Well, I found a glitch, okay. It's only the neckwear. Square Enix, you might want to fix that. Square, you might want to fix this. It's only the neckwear. Why is it only the neckwear? Square Enix, you might want to fix this. Because I'm pretty sure that should not be happening. Oh my goodness. There's still no shadow, good sir. This is an amazing work of engineering on their part. Like, look at this. Just look at this whole island. This is amazing. I like how they have wooden planks here to walk across, because I bet you, like, how many times must someone have tripped over this little area here for them to put planks down?
Probably a lot.
Oh, that's me. Oh, sneezing.
And this, I can kind of see the need for planks for, considering that there's a gap right here that can be easy to fall through. Come on, wake up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to go. Wake up, everybody. Healers, DPS, come on, wake up. It's time to go. Ugh. Oh, I thought it was going to take long because there was a healer that backed out. Alright, come on DPS, wake up. Come on. There we go. Before we start, there we go. I guess someone didn't want to do that. Run. Whoops. Nope. Oh, there's a lot of dead people already. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be an interesting run. I should be. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh shit. Oh, there's gonna be a pile of bodies. Not going to do the backflip because that's just going to end badly, I feel like.
Don't keep that near me. Instant death tiles. Oh god, no. No! Stop it. Oh, I have Doom. I don't want Doom. Help. Yay. Be out of everyone's way. Midnight, you're helping nobody right now. Literally helping no one right now, Midnight. He's his relative. I gotta love a group that has a good sense of humor. That's the coffin. I never noticed that before. Oh, that's the one we get away from. Ah! water resistance down. Guys! It's still around! Beautiful. Okay, that's too many AoEs. Oh god. Almost. I think. Blue. Worth it. Oh dear. Oh, poor Black Mage. Your ley lines couldn't save you, my friend. I hate it when that happens. Honestly, they should have just made this its own trial instead of putting it in Unscathed. Don't know why they didn't, but here we are. Down there. That barely hurt. And yes, those flowers do indeed have eyes. I'm not going to question it. This is Void we're talking about. Voidal things are weird. Yes. There she is in all her glory. Follow the crowd. Follow the crowd. Damn it! Some people do not stand in one spot. It's okay. Oh, that's not a place I want to stand right now. Oh, that's terrifying. Come on. No! Go away, I don't like you. Oh no. going on?
Got her.
And of course, we're not done yet. Because we still got this asshole. How many people just fell asleep? Because that sounds like a lot. Another look away. That guy dropped it a little bit. Oh, this person needs friends. Kick your ass, buddy. We're getting there. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. Yay! I live! No! It's okay, I can heal myself. Can't revive anyone at this level, but I can sure heal and I can do this. Let's just wait on that. Let's just wait on that LP. Just this person needs friends, this person needs friends. Oh, hello. Black Mage LB! Got him!
And that's done scathed. What's left because they did a good job keeping things alive. That. I'll need this. Ooh. Let's go over that. Alright, come on everybody. Roll for things. Come on, roll everybody. Who beat me for the minion? By how much? Are you serious? By one? Oh my god. Oh, gotta love those rolls. Okay, goodbye, Midnight. Do not relax your guard yet, Kaharu. The air is still heavy with his foul presence. Hey, he's a bat again. Already taken care of the fiend, have you? And you didn't even need that dusty old relic to do it. Be careful, Captain. Diabolus yet lurks in the shadows. Ah, there he is. Ooh. That's gotta hurt. Finally, I have claimed the Shadow Queen's power for mine own, yet still am I harried by you noisome weevils. Yeah, I tend to do that to people, you get used to it. I must needs quit this realm for a time, and when I have grown accustomed to my newfound might, there shall be a reckoning for your insolence. This ain't the time for napping, Furball. You've still got a job to do. Of course. Of course you couldn't just sit back and let us take this one. Got it. I mark my work here is unfinished.
In Cesar's name, I unmake thee, Diabolos. My master's will be done. Wow. For 15 centuries I have yearned for this power. Thou canst not unmake me. No! No! Right. Right. Ooh. Oh, not the ship. I should have known we were wasting our breath. The captain only heeds the siren in his heart, and damn the consequences. I told you you'd be lost without me, didn't I? And look at you, Puss, getting knocked out cold in your moment of glory. You would like to get another chance to honor your master's memory, and you almost missed it. But I suppose you pulled through at the very last. Aye, I'll give you that much. Spare me your concern, your lectures. You all knew I wasn't like to stay abed with such a grand adventure in the making, and I'd rather break every bone in my body than be stripped of the freedom to go where I please. Besides, all's well that ends well, eh? Diabolos is dead, and we're all alive. That counts as a victory in my book. It's just a pity it cost me the meal in the doing of it. I hope she rests easy on that island refuge. I will take these. I will use them. Discard that because I don't need it. Bah, me goggles are a mess, but I can always get me a new pair of goggles and a new airship. I suppose we should be glad we didn't lose aught else after diving headlong into a void-sent nest. Now that we've taken the skies back, it's time we were taking our leave. The Talons and the Red Bills can kiss this brief alliance farewell. Unless, of course, you're interested in a more permanent arrangement. Your bootlickers might think your voice is a siren song, but it grates on me ears like a harpy screech. No, this is the first and last time we fly together. We're back to being rivals, the way it's always been. You are a very stubborn man, Red Bill, but you do well to remember, I always get what I want in the end. Head back to my quarters and see to the furballs hurts. I'll be along in a bit. I feel so foolish, Gaharu. I demanded that Leoford remain behind, only to have him rescue my mission from certain failure. A failure that would have made mock of your heroic efforts as well. You are too kind. What words exist that can properly express my contrition?
I know not how to even begin making my apologies. You should like to approach the captain. I should like to approach the captain, but he has the air of a man who seeks solitude. It is strange to see him so melancholy. Could it be the loss of the Ramil which troubles him so? Nay, I shan't intrude upon his contemplation with clumsy questions and trite platitudes. Let us leave him be for the moment. We are. Stacia! Mistress Stacia, if I might ask a question, do you know the cause of the captain's melancholy? Is it because of the Ramil? Pray, tell me if it is so. I cannot help but feel responsible for the vessel's destruction, and I would better understand Leofard's present distress. If you really want to understand, I suppose I should start with how the captain was orphaned as a child. As matters turned out, he was taken in by a high-born widow who raised him as her son. From what Leofard has told me, his adoptive mother was a kind, quiet-spoken woman, but due to some illness or other, she was rarely able to venture outside. Instead, she spent hours reading to her boy from a library well stocked with books from faraway lands. Leofard cared for her as her malady grew worse by the day, and he was there by her side when death finally carried her to Thal's halls. While she was alive, she never did ask much of him. Not long before she passed on, however, she wrung from him one single promise, that he escape the conformity she had always endured, and live his life as free as a bird. As you've likely guessed, her name was Ramayo. That's her portrait there hanging on the wall. Ah, this explains much. I had wondered as to the origin of his vessel's naming. The Sky Pirate Way is the life Leofard chose for himself, but I like to think he named his ship the Ramil so that his mother would be there to watch over all of his adventures. Since when were we so loose-lipped about Comet's private past, Stacia? I ain't in the habit of leaning on people's sympathies, so you can all keep that tidbit to yourselves, eh? And I thought I told you to see to the furball's wounds. Look at your cape, puss. It's in tatters. Come here a moment. A scarf? For me. Aye, that's the little present we give to every new Red Bell. Ramil taught me that it's not protecting memories that's important. It's having the strength to follow your path to make those memories in the first place. Seeing how determined you were to clean your master's slate, I'd say you'd fit right in with our crew. Listen, if you're thinking that that little airship meant a lot to me, then you'd be right. But I'd rather mourn a hunk of metal than lose them as can share in me highs and lows. So let's get this straight, puss. There's no need for apologies. A sky pirate makes his choice and he sticks by it. The life of a sky pirate, As I seem to be bereft of both place and purpose now, I suppose I shall accept your offer. I am yours to command, Captain. Glad to hear it. Your first duty is to join us in giving our adventurer here a proper send-off. Well, it's about bloody time you two saw eye to eye. But honestly, Captain, you don't mean to head out into those rags, do you? Let's get you cleaned up as well before we say our fond farewells.
you go. It's time we parted ways, Kaharu. Let's give you an escort down to Coldwind. That was some adventure, Kaharu, but our journey into the unknown is over. Further now. When the sky spit out some new mystery, you can bet that I'm coming to find you. After all, there ain't nobody else who handles the unexpected quite like you do. High adventure and the heady rush of danger. Surely in this life there is no greater reward. And that, my friends, was the Mhach raids. And hold on, where is it? There it is. There we go. And now we are an honorary red pill. Oh, I love this quest line. I love the Sky Pirates. But anyway, that will do for me for now. On Wednesday, I will be back with more MSQ. We'll be actually starting in more of the Warriors of Darkness storyline, so that's going to be interesting. So until then, thank you for everyone who dropped by. Thank you to anybody who watches the video afterward. And I will see you all next time. Bye!